Hey guys, this is Micah Davidson coming to you from my office here at Real Life Fellowship, where I'm the lead pastor. It's great to be a part of anything that Leadership Network does. The Nines was a really cool experience. Now this deal is 6 minutes long, and looking forward to the threes coming out later this year. So check this out. My wife and I went to Africa last year to bring home our adopted son back to the U.S. And our son, his dad died when he was 2. His mom abandoned him when he was 4. And so we found ourselves on an airplane going to West Africa. Once we landed, we took an all-day Jeep journey to his village in a very remote part of northern Ghana. So let me show you his village. So I found myself in this region where there's no running water, no electricity, and in this particular region there's one doctor for every 193,000 people. So because of that, there's only a 50% chance that a boy my son's age will actually reach the age of 18. When we reached these harsh conditions, guys, we met a warm and friendly people who were very excited about our visit, and they all gathered to celebrate us taking our son back to America. So the whole village came out, and they started to sing, and they started to dance. Now the rhythm and the movement was incredible, and different people started to jump into this circle as everyone else cheered them on, and you just got the sense as the celebration continued that this group actually wanted me as the dad to dance. Now, through the interpreter, they kept asking, and I kept trying to graciously decline. Now, before I knew it, though, my adopted son, all of a sudden, he jumped in the middle of this makeshift dance floor, and he brought the house down, man. Check this out. So now the pressure was on. I was at a crossroads. I didn't come to this village to dance, but I could tell that was very important to my son and to this village. So I just want you guys to know I'll reach deep down inside, okay? I'll reach way back, and I just pulled out from deep within me the best dance I could possibly do, and here it is. Obviously, I can't dance, so that's not the big aha. I already knew that. But let me share with you 3 lessons that have really hit me from this experience. Lesson number 1, my son did not care how many people I had in attendance last weekend, how many people our church baptized last year, or the fact that I'm on Leadership Network. He didn't care about any of that. What he wanted to know is, will my dad dance? In other words, does my dad love me enough to get into my world? And that really is the question that my other 3 kids ask and my wife asked. And so what I learned, and hopefully those of you who are married and in ministry, guys and ladies, let's work as hard at getting into our family's world as we do studying for our sermon. And let's strategize about spending time with our family as much as we strategize about our ministry. Lesson number 2, for singles or married ministers, what else I learned is when you actually take the time to relate to someone's world, God allows that opportunity to be a platform for Him to really impact them and you. You see, when I danced in that village, I all of a sudden became the chief's new best friend. And God used that platform to allow our church to come in and do medical missions, to bring clean water, to bring food, to most of all share the gospel and start churches, all because of a dance. But here's the big aha. The big aha is that Jesus came to this world to adopt me. I couldn't help but think as I was in this village, thousands of miles away from home, so far of a distance to go to adopt my son, I couldn't help but think about how God came to this earth to adopt me. I'm so thankful God didn't look down from heaven and say, I'm going to send you it's a little bit of change every month for the price of a cup of coffee. I hope this helps. He came to this world. John chapter 1 says that the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. I'm so thankful I've got a Savior that can really relate to me. And so when I pray to Him and when I talk to others about Him, He's so close to me because He knows what it's like to be tired. He knows what it's like to be tugged in 1,000 directions. He knows what it's like when you share vision about your ministry and your staff doesn't even get it. He knows what it's like to be betrayed, to be misunderstood, and He definitely knows what it's like to go through painful circumstances. I'm so thankful I've got a Savior. As the Message paraphrase translates that same passage, God put skin on and He moved into the neighborhood. He didn't just come to this world to be a spectator. He experienced it, yet without sin. He overcame it so that I could be forgiven, so I could be redeemed, so I could be adopted into His family. So let me give you a few seconds to dance, to celebrate this big aha. There is a Father that loves you, not because you're a pastor, not because you're in ministry, not because some people label you as a successful minister, not because you're connected to Leadership Network. There is a Father who gave everything He had to adopt you and I into His family just because He loves us.